Hello everybody, welcome back to another Pub Encounter video. Rachel here. Finished. This is going to be the last bit of Soichiro's main route. I mean, there'll still be an epilogue and a date scenario, but for the main route, this is the last one. Chapter 8. This will be Chapter 8 and the best ending. So here we go. Chapter 8. Late bloomer. My thought was interrupted by the jingling of Adir's door chimes. Someone had come in. All three of us turned at once toward the entrance. Oh, sorry. I wanted to talk a bit. Stop by, but I guess you're in the middle of something. Minoru, from the looks of this, you two made up, Soichiro? How did you hear about that? Crystal just mentioned something about it once, but this is perfect timing. Minoru turned again to Keiichiro with a beaming smile. You're Toyoizumi Keiichiro, right? Yes. I came with a job offer for your skills. Are you interested? A job offer? Minoru White, many years ago you had a flyer for a flower arrangement show on the counter, and I went to see it. That was where I saw his work. He hadn't won awards yet, but I was a fan. So I quickly started wishing to see more pieces. My pieces? Minoru spoke with a somewhat serious look. He seemed like a different person. The company I used to work for is hosting a party. The person in charge for flower arranging suddenly had to go to the hospital. So we're in desperate need of a replacement. The party's tomorrow and the flowers are already in. It's not a job for just anyone, but I thought you might be able to do it. Why did you think so? Because your flowers aren't calculated. That's why, when you hear what kind of idea we're looking for, you'll be able to take whatever you got and make it art. I feel you've got the sense as authors that sell millions. What do you think? You really believe in my talent? Of course, I told you I'm a fan, didn't I? How wonderful for you, Keiichiro. Soichiro. Now you too can take your first step down a new path. If you'd like to help us, I can contact my company and arrange the meeting ASAP. Your thoughts? It'd be a small party, but full of discerning eyes. I don't think it could go wrong. I'll do it. Thank you for the opportunity. I know you might be doing this just because I'm Soichiro's brother, but I promise I'll show you what I can do. You can do it, Keiichiro. I know this is a great mission you can accomplish. I guess it's decided then. With a pleased smile, Minoru made a phone call. So unlike him, he gave some brisk orders over the phone before turning back to Keiichiro. Alright, let's go. We'll get it set for you now. I'll give you details later. Great. Good luck. I'm a fan of your flowers too, so I can't wait to see what you make. Thanks. It's kind of you. I'm not saying it to be kind, I mean it. Then save your praise until after you see the next piece. The words will be proof I need to know I can make it without relying on my brother. I really don't think I'm qualified enough to listen to. Don't be silly, your words, they have power. You really think so? Besides, no matter what words they are, they'll be the words of my future sister. That sister? I was at a loss for words at Keiichiro's expression. Was he saying, huh, aren't you guys dating with that end in mind? No, we're not dating yet. Blushing bright red, I stumbled out denial in a panic. It sure sounded like it to me. Yeah, well, there's still much to come. Sounds like fun. Oh, it is. How could it not be? Soichiro really got you for himself in the blink of an eye. And I right-clicked again. What a moron. Minoru, I'll let you just stop teasing me. I continued protesting red-faced, but the three just smiled at me, not caring. And considering the overwhelming age difference, there wasn't much I could do about it. You guys. I won't be coming back around for a while. If I did, it'd be easy for me to slip back into leaning on you. I understand. Next time I come will be after I'm getting job after job. And I'll be waiting the day. Alright, I'll see you later. With a casual goodbye, Keiichiro followed Minoru out of the bar. He's gone. Sure is. You sad? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Crystal, tucking away his earlier smile, he looked at me intently. What is it? There's something I need to tell you. His tone was suddenly serious. Matching the mood, I turned to him with an anxious look. It's a feeling that's been smoldering inside me for a long time. Would you mind hearing it now? Reining in my impatience, I silently nodded. At last, I might be able to hear what I've been longing to hear. Meeting you had a tremendous impact on me. I'd always assumed that my life was simply headed for the end as it was. Of course, I never felt bitter about it. I opened this bar, met some wonderful regular customers, and there were people who enjoyed my drinks and my music. I was happy. But then, you came along. A lovely, charming young woman. I never could have imagined what happened next. That I would come to feel for you as I do now. Soichiro. You've openly told me time and again how you feel, and finally the time has come I'm able to do the same for you. Soichiro's large hand came up to touch my hair. As if that were some sort of signal, I looked up at his face. His other hand had reached out toward me, pulling me into an embrace. I love you, Crystal. I've never felt this strongly about anyone in my entire life. I'm hopelessly, desperately in love with you, and I want to go around shouting it to whoever will hear me. That's how much I love you. Soichiro, I love you too. I hugged him as tight as I could. Made you wait a long time, didn't I? His arms tightened around me, returning the embrace. I buried my face in his chest. Tears poured from my eyes and stained his shirt. Are you crying? Just 'cause I'm so happy. I love your smiles. Please smile for me. With a faint sucking sound, he kissed away the tears sliding down my cheeks. They continued to flow, and he continued to lap them up. Soichiro? Yes? The moment my eyes met our gentle gaze, our lips were drawn together in a kiss. The kiss, tasting of salty tears, gradually became more and more deep. I love you, but this is nothing. Why? I haven't begun to get ready to open the bar yet. You really sure can't. What am I trying to say? Once you're able to say it, you might just get what you're wishing for, huh? He casually whispered the words to me as I looked down with embarrassment. My body temperature rocketed. Of course, he had to know exactly what I was going to. Not fair. You can't say that knowing what I mean. It's a sad part of the male nature that I want to hear you say it. So will you? There's no way I can refuse that question. I want you to hold me again like that one night. A large hand stroked my hair and a hoarse voice spoke. Very well. Wait here a moment. After that, he promptly made preparations to open the bar. His practiced movements made light work of it. He then locked the door and lowered the lights. As if that were a signal, we immediately threw ourselves in each other's arms. Does that feel good? Don't ask me that. I'm just nervous. I'm not as young as I once was. I just want to make sure I satisfy you. Slowly, he began to explore every inch of me. His motion spoke of the fact he was memorizing in detail my every response. Nearly unable to bear the sensations, I shut my eyes. Why won't you look at me? Because what? No matter where you touch me feels good, and I feel too dirty. You're young, why not? Feel free to let go and just drown in the sensations. But I'm too embarrassed. Chris, please open your eyes. His voice sadly pleaded with me. The hands had been supplying sweet pleasure suddenly stopped. Timidly, I opened them. He then put his hands on my legs. What are you? Slowly, his tongue traced my thighs. Can't look away. These are the actions of two people in love. That's how I feel. I want you more than I can bear from the deepest depths of my body and soul. Do you think it obscene of me to want you this way? No, I don't. And I feel the same way towards you. In fact, it makes me rather happy. So please don't be embarrassed. Look at me and let me hear you. Let me hear your cries. Oh, boy. 2 weeks had passed since that day. He had been busy, so I hadn't seen him except at the bar. I wonder what's keeping him. Today, however, I'd gotten a call asking him to meet me at the cafe. Asking me to meet him at the cafe. There, I got it right that time. He said he had something important to talk about. I wonder what on earth it could be. Sorry I'm late. That's fine, I just got here myself. And yet you seem to have managed to eat your food already? Uh-oh. The Swiss rolls are good, aren't they? Guessing what must have been on my plate, he smiled. I like them too. Today's had a lot of peaches. It was really good. Peaches again. Sounds wonderful. I'll have to stop back and buy peaches myself. It's a perfect season for Bellinis. He spoke with a smile, not a hint of blame in his voice. There was times like these that made me unsure of how to act. It was Soichiro that was late in the first place, not me. You seem a little uncomfortable. No, I'm really not. I hadn't seen him. I almost feel like getting up and dancing. I'm so happy. I had no idea you were good at it. Please, do so to your heart's content. And yet you're still mean to me, even after we finally see each other again. Am I? There's no way I could dance here. Sorry to hear that. His face said he wasn't sorry at all. This was frustrating. Please don't make that face. You're the one making me do it. I'm sure I could make up for anything, but I do have a gift for you. A gift? He took a small box from his bag and put it in front of me. Can I open it? That's why I brought it. I eagerly eyed the box in front of me and nervously opened it. Oh my goodness. Inside were blue flower petals. They were coated with something to make them shine in the light. They're beautiful. What are they? You remember what we talked about? Let me try that again. Learn to read, Rachel. Do you remember when we talked once about crystallized herbs? Oh, when we were looking at the rhododendrons and... Remember what happened afterward? I blushed and didn't finish my sentence. Not that I remember much of what happened after we talked about the poison. I realized I'd never actually shown you these, so I made these. I made them for you from cornflowers I got from Soichiro. From Soichiro? Knowing that, I felt moved. I delicately pinched one of my fingers and ate it. It was sweet, with a delicate scent and flavor. It's delicious. I'm glad you like them. He grinned and took my hand. Recently, he'd been doing that a lot. I was happy, but a little embarrassed. Memories of the first kiss popped in my head, and I pulled my hand away and changed the topic. So what did you want to talk to me about? Oh, aren't we impatient? I'm just curious. Next month, I'll be going on another trip for a week. Oh, that's pretty long. Where are you going this time? Crystal, do you have a passport? Yes, but then we're all set. Set for what? Next month I'll be going to Spain to represent Japan in the International Sommelier Conference. Huh? I received the offer today and it said in my acceptance. So let's go together. What? I stepped through the door to the jingle for familiar chiming melody. Welcome to our dear. Hi, Soichiro. I beamed as I said hi. Having negotiated to get a week off work, I was feeling over the moon. What's up, Crystal? You're in a good mood today. Did something happen? Yes, I was able to get all my vacation days taken together next month. I was sure they wouldn't let me do it. I can't believe it. Well, that's great. I could really use a long vacation, too. Can't you just take one whenever you feel like? Well, yeah, but it could cause issues with reliability in my line of work. What do you do anyway? I don't think I've heard. Finally interested, huh? A little late for that now, Mamoru. Yeah, I only noticed you when someone else has already got her. Seriously, Soichiro? No matter what you say, I won't give her to any of you. Well, there you go. The door chimes jingled, signaling the arrival of more guests. Wow, it looks pretty lively in here today. And everybody together for once. Apparently. Hi, Yorihisa. Minoru. Oh, evening, Crystal. Crystal, is it just me, or have you gotten even more beautiful since I last saw you? I don't think... No, he's right. I thought so too. You're much prettier than the first time you came in. Did something really good happen to you, or what? It's been one good thing after another since I came and met all of you. Wow, that's nice to hear. I'm sure we're the ones who even were pleased to have met you. Huh? Thank you very much for finding us here at Aldir. Soichiro. Alright, give us a break and leave this happy stuff when you're alone. Come on, Hide, lovers talk isn't something to interrupt for fun. I just don't like the way they're showing off in front of me as a single guy. Because it makes you lonely? Yeah, not that I want to hear it from you, idiot. A man's jealousy is a terrible thing. No doubt about it. All the regulars now saw us as a proper couple. Somehow that made me really happy to know. Especially since there were plenty who didn't see it that way. By the way, Soichiro, what is it? On the sign outside it said he'd be closed for the week next month? What, Mamoru, didn't you know? Know what? He's going to be in the International Somalia Conference. An international conference? It's a week long in Spain. How amazing is that? I might take along making a research trip. And you'd be sad while he's away, Chris. If you don't mind, I can fill in. Oh, actually, you're going with him, aren't you? How'd you guess? I couldn't think of any other reason you'd be this happy. What, you're going too? Yes, Soichiro wanted me to. No way, no, I am jealous. You're just the winner all across the board, huh, Soichiro? My apologies, Mr. Arashiro, Mr. Kodama. You've changed. You think so? I'm jealous seeing you suddenly at this age become so optimistic like this. It's true, you can't underestimate your power, Crystal. But me? Who else? At once all eyes were on me. Hearing the praise, I felt pretty embarrassed. By the way, what's with the huge flower arrangement in the back? Oh, that, just yesterday. Yesterday what? It arrived here from my brother. From Keiichiro? Why this time? Apparently he heard I'd been chosen for the conference and sent his congratulations. Wow, it's amazing he could do such big arrangements like that. They're flowering dogwood flowers. I assume it's his way of saying thank you for everything. I don't know anything about flowers, but the arrangement's something. Yeah, you can really feel the thoughts and emotions of the artist. He's Soichiro's brother, alright? He sure is. You didn't have to stay behind just to help. You're a customer, you know. I wanted to, plus I wanted to be with you a little longer. That's honest of you. Is it a bad thing? Certainly not. Let me make your drink on the house. Oh no, I never meant for you to give me anything. I want to have one myself. Please, join me. Well, in that case, a glass of sherry. I said the words I've been wanting to try for a while. My cheeks were absolutely red hot. For a moment he paused, then smiled. Very well. I brought the glass set on the counter to my lips. It was a little too strong. I'm not going to listen to any excuses from you that you didn't know sherry's meaning, you know. If I hadn't known, I never would have been so nervous to order it. You're truly an adorable young woman. Naturally, we leaned in for a kiss. My sighs became more and more passionate. Tonight, I give everything to you. That was the meaning when a girl orders sherry. You can communicate even with drinks. The thought brought a secret smile to my lips. Again, I'd give in. And all the while savoring the happiness we had. Okay, now for the best ending. I wonder why Mamoru's the only one that's at 84%. Alright, well, whatever. And best ending, like a dream. So how does it taste? I'm surprised how well it goes with wine. Right? They really go great together. It was two on a Sunday, and I had the supreme pleasure of spending daylight hours with Soichiro. Soichiro, whatever. And it keeps well, too. I'll try to make some of my own. I'll help. Today I'd invited him to my house for the purpose of making new menu items. Though I felt weird about his first time over here just to eat pickles. But I thought there was nothing to go better with alcohol. Oh, and I could give some of my own Nikadoko for you to use. Or maybe it'd be better to grow it myself than bring it by. Grow it? Nikudoko is a bed of rice bran, salt, and yeast. The yeast pickles things through fermentation. And the more you give it as it grows, the more delicious the pickles it'll make. By the way, how old is this Nikudoko? I started mine from the portion my mother shared with me, so how many years has it been? Are you sure you don't mind sharing something passed through your family like that? Of course, in fact, I'd be happy to do so if it'd be helpful to you. Alright then. He spoke with a happy smile. Just by seeing the face, maybe it was too simple, but I was happy too. Well then I'll leave the new dishes up to you. Yes sir, no problem. You seem awfully excited. It's the first time anyone's ever asked me for something like this. Have you always thought up the bar menu by yourself so far? Well, for the most part, but recently Mr. Kodama's been helping. Hideaki? Despite what we may think, he's actually quite the chef. Is something the matter? What was this? No, I just felt a little jealous for a minute. I'm gonna do my best to work on my cooking to be able to help. Crystal, hey, there's something I've been thinking about. Can I tell you? I'm thinking that maybe there's a better job for me than the one I've got now. And maybe if I thought I might like to work at idea. Are you thinking about it seriously? Yes, I have for a while. Rather than staring at a computer screen all day, I'd like to interact with people face to face. I imagine how fun it would be with a job like that. Soichiro looked thoughtful and remained silent. I quietly waited. As nervousness built up within me, my fingers trembled. What if he hated the idea? Actually, I've recently had an influx of new customers. Is that because of the contest you won? I believe it is. I heard that Adir has become a little famous among wine aficionados. With a peaceful smile, he reached out to me with his hand. If you truly wish to help at the bar, I would welcome the assistance. Soichiro. Without even a look at his hand, I grabbed him in a tight hug. I expected a handshake. I'm just pretty sure. I am seriously going to quit my job. If you wish, then that's what you'll do. Then I will, as soon as I can cut ties with my job then. Soichiro, you don't look very happy. You sure it's not going to be a bother having me there? Certainly not. It's almost like a dream. A dream? It just made me a little anxious, wondering if I really deserve this. Why would you worry about that? I suppose I'm not used to being happy, I guess. I'm sure you'll be fine. You get used to it as long as I'm around. I'm sure you're right. You always bring the blessing of happiness where you go. Now you're just embarrassing me. Why? I'm sure you'll get used to that as you're with me. I hope so. As we talked, we exchanged smiles. Thinking excitedly about it, I gave the man I'd love to hug. You know, I was only here a short time, but thank you for everything. I left work and then turned around one last time. It had been hard. I'd been given a lot of tasks I never learned to like. But I've learned a lot. From now on, I'm going to work hard with Soichiro. Let's get started. With a sense of new beginning, I took that first step. From now on, I'd be down a new road. The thought brought happiness to my chest. Sure brought a lot of stuff, because today is a special day. In one hand, I had a heavy bag, and in the other, a gentle warmth. Even the owner of the store congratulated us. Apparently, he's been looking forward to this. To what? To you visiting their store. Had he been to Adir before? Yes, he often sits in the back and shares a bottle of wine with his wife. I had no idea. He never comes when it's busy on weekends. Then I guess we'll become good friends soon. I think he will, but go easy on him. I know. I basked in the calm smile. The thought that we'd spend a new day from now on like this warmed my heart. I brought you a lot of stuff today. Like what? Like miso and soy sauce for the pickling and stuff. Today? I thought we could do a little taste test since it's just a party for the regulars anyway. They might all love that. I just want to do what I can to make everyone happy. The warmth from his hand grasping mine grew hotter. Soichiro was looking at the sky, so I looked up. It's so beautiful. It really is. Everyone says that you see the world with new eyes when you love someone. And I finally understand why. What a wonderful world this is. A world with you. I feel the same. I gave his hand a tight squeeze, just a little longer till we got to Adir. It's almost time. I'm kind of nervous. I wore my brand new uniform and stood next to Soichiro. You'll be fine. Everyone will welcome you with open arms. That's not what I'm worried about. It's just what? I wonder if I'll be any good at this. No one gets everything right first try. Well, you got pretty close, don't you? Not at all. Denying it's not going to make me believe you. You're quite on edge today. Like I said, I'm nervous. Even I found a thing or two I'm not good at. For instance, getting closer to you. He temporarily stopped preparations and reached out to touch me. What? You're always so quick to blush no matter what I say. You did that on purpose. Look at you. Is that strange that someone would want to see such a cute expression on their lover's face? He smiled as he explained his logic. Would there ever come a day I could beat him in an argument? I wondered. Please don't sulk. We're about to open. Okay. Crystal, what? As I looked up about to answer, instead I got a kiss. It was only a quick one, but it worked for me. It'd be quicker to answer. Alright, well it's time to open. I'll have you go prepare the napkins in the back. Got it. It looks like we've cured you of your nerves. I might not be able to do everything perfectly, but I'll try. That's a good attitude. Let's have a great evening. We will. I look forward to working with you, boss. The door chimes jingled. Let me try that again. Read English. Speak English too, I guess. The door chimes signaled the arrival of my very first customers. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for inviting us here today. Not at all. I'm sorry if it was an inconvenience. Is work going all right? I'm just in a period where I can take a little break and relax. Hey, Soichiro, what's going on today? This is the first time you reserved the bar for just us. Yeah, and what's with asking all of us regulars here together? Speaking of the regulars, it doesn't look like Crystal's here. Oh, Crystal, you say? Do you know something, Minoru? Mr. Sonata? Well, I'm sure she'll be here soon. She's an important part of the little group now. Oh, well, that reminds me, Soichiro. I heard the news. And that would be? You were at that International Sommelier Conference, right? Conference? Yeah, I heard about it. You could have told us. We're your friends. It was simply a personal matter, so... Winning third prize the first time attendee. Seriously, you're amazing. It was merely a stroke of luck. There's no such thing as being third best in the world just because of luck. Yeah, she's right. Wait a second. Crystal? I stepped out in front of everyone wearing the same uniform as Soichiro. Crystal! Seeing everyone's surprised faces turned toward me was enough to make me nervous again. You look good in that uniform. Thanks, Minoru. It's my first time wearing it, so it's a relief to hear that. This is a surprise. Now I get why you asked us all here today. This was Crystal's formal debut. Something like that, I suppose. Crystal, please make your new introduction. Yes, sir. Asitala took a deep breath. Everyone's warm gaze fixed on me. As you all know, my name is Crystal Lynn. Starting today, I'll be working here, assisting Soichiro. I'm sure I'll make a lot of mistakes, but I promise to do my best to do a good job. I look forward to serving you. I gave a final enthusiastic bow. There was not a single sound from the counter. Were they not happy about it? I never could have seen this coming. Really, I feel sort of tricked, you know. Regardless, you look good, Crystal. Of course you keep your normal clothes, too. That's for sure. The sleek, monotone bartender looks great on you. Of course, I'd expect nothing less from you. Guys, what do you look so nervous for? You're one of us now. Did you really think any of us would be unhappy to see you here? No, I guess I am one of you after all. Aren't I? At Rie and Asuke's words, all my anxiety melted away. These guys would always accept me, no matter what. Well then, let's have a toast to wish Crystal well in her new role. Crystal, please give this champagne to everyone. Yes, sir. I poured champagne into the flutes. Everyone patiently watched my slow, clumsy pouring. To Crystal, I never stepped to a new path. Cheers! 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 Everyone together drank their champagne and raised their glasses. Then they broke out into simultaneous applause. Now we'll get to see you every time we come here. Yeah, I hope so. I think I should be seeing a lot more of me around. As long as you can get through each day in one piece. I could say the same to you. Maybe I chose the wrong career after all. It's a little late for that now. At least I can come here regardless of my work. No fair, Hodo. I'll be practically living here too. What about you, Rinasuke? As for me, everyone looked at him, eager to hear his answer. If it's alright with Crystal, I suppose I could increase the amount of time I spend here myself. Really? If that's what you'd like. I'd love it. He spoke the kind words with a bashful blush. Well, why don't we start taking drink orders now? Crystal, please bring out what we made yesterday for everyone. Okay, I'll be right back. I quickly hurried to the kitchen on his instructions. I hoped everyone would like the food. Worried? About what should I be worried? Having her work here means eyes of more men on her. If that happens, more men than us will find themselves interested. What's more, they won't know about her relationship to you. Don't scare me too much. It's not that I hadn't considered that. Well, when you consider it, probably be the same no matter what. Not much you can do. At least as long as she's in my sight, I can protect her. I see. That's another way of looking at it. If it weren't for that, I would have never let her work here. I see your point. I'm going to check in the kitchen. I feel like something may be holding her up. Go ahead, we can amuse ourselves out here fine with the champagne. It's okay if things take a little longer. I'm sure I do catch your insinuation. Thank you, Mr. Yorlisa. What should I do with this? I can't just bring it out in the container. Maybe on plates? Crystal? Oh, Soichiro, I'm so sorry. I just couldn't decide how to bring everything out. I tried to turn around in his direction, but I was stopped. Strong arms, the appearance of belying strength wrapped around me. Soichiro, I'm a complete failure. What's wrong? What happened? I let myself worry about you after seeing how spectacularly everyone welcomed you here. Soichiro, that's the nature of this work. You'll be meeting a lot of different people now. You may even meet someone you could love more than me. When I think of it, well, I'm happy to be with you. There's a part of me that's afraid. Is that really what you think? I'm surprised how little you trust me. No, that's not it at all. I right-clicked again. I just felt very aware for a moment how out of my league you are. Don't say that. I need you. There could never be anyone else who warmed my heart like you do. As we looked into each other's eyes, we gently hugged each other. Somehow you're the one who always has to encourage and cheer me up. That's not true. If it is, it's a privilege of being young, I guess. Maybe. Leave it to the young to try new things without fear. You have a bad habit of always imagining the worst. Instead of worrying about the future, try and enjoy what time you have right now. That's the way I want us to live. Crystal. His arms around me grew tighter. I closed my eyes as we drew closer. Another picture. I love you so much that I get horribly jealous. Soichiro, I love you too. We could hear the chatter and noise from where the others were sitting a little ways off. Yet, I felt under the illusion there was no one else in the world but Soichiro and I. I gave myself fully over to the kisses from the man I loved. I'm sorry, this isn't the time or place for that. Today was supposed to be your day to show off your skill out there. He tried to pull away, but from in his arms I moved closer. So, wait, Bertfeld, can I just have one more kiss? I guess I don't have much of a choice, do I? After promising to be the last one, this time we exchanged a gentle one. The grand party ended and we quietly cleaned up. It was my first time working the night. My eyelids were heavy. Are you tired? No, not really physically tired. More like just sleepy. Happens to everyone at first. Sleep well, you get used to it in no time. I hope so. Well, shall we head home for the day then? Oh, but there's something I want you to see. Will you come with me? Something to see? After checking the clock on the wall, he led me out of the bar. The minute my hand was in his hands, I had no way left to protest. Not that I had any intention of doing so. Nearly dawn, the town was blanketed in silence, the nighttime clambered like a distant memory. So dark. The sun will start coming up soon enough. The crisp cool air seeped into my lungs. It was perfect for waking up, but it also brought a sense of sadness. I let go of his hand and took his arm instead. Are you cold? No, I'm fine. How about we take a short walk? I agreed, and we walked into the night air. How was your first day of bartending? Do you think you can keep it up? It makes me dizzy. There's so many things you have to think about all at once. And you've been doing the same thing all by yourself with tons more customers, too. I feel like I really have a new level of appreciation for your skill now. I don't deserve that much praise. The reason I kept the bar running all these years is simply because I didn't want to give up the relationships I've made. Give up? Like I've told you, I'm not very good at making friends. So for me, Aldir is the only place where I can interact with people without discomfort. Being the kind of person I am, Aldir is the only place I can really interact. The fact that I have you now standing with me there, it made me indescribably happy today. To have met someone that I want to and can spend this moment with. I'm lucky. Soichiro. I've seen the site for more than 10 years now, but always on my own. At this time of day watching the scene unfold, I always thought of the past. For me, dawn is a time of regret. I won't say that life was meaningless, but no matter how good a time I had, once the time passed, I always felt a sense of emptiness. But he stopped still in the middle of the deserted street. What was he trying to say? Now I have you. The time for regret's over, and now's the time to savor the blessings of life. Please watch with me. He slightly smiled. Suddenly the sky's color changed and a soft light began shining down. I hope you always let me be with you no matter what happens. I won't leave you. I remember reading something in a book a long time ago. What was it? To love is not to look at one another, but to look together in the same direction. If you truly care about me, I hope you continue to look at this town together with me. Soichiro had been alone all this time. He'd walked through the dawnlit town looking back at his life going home alone. Thinking about it, I felt sad and full of love for him. I couldn't stand it. I'm here. You always have me here. I gave him a hug, but that still wasn't enough. Just what was this feeling called? The sun's coming up. This will be the first morning we walk the streets together. The most precious things are made so by the fact it can't be seen. I hope that's true for the connection I feel with you as well. And like that, the two of us greeted the new day, fully aware of each other's love. There we go. Done with his main route. Next time will be the epilogue, and then lastly the date scenario, and then, unfortunately, I'll be done with this game. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time with whatever. Bye!